Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Today I'm having a terrible time. Can't work out what I want to do. And when I do work out what I want to do, I can't find what I was what I want to do. Yeah, how's that sound? A bit wrong, but anyway, so I've got this I had the idea that I was going to make a bead doll, okay? And I better put this over here so you can see. And I thought, well, that's a good idea. So I got all the stuff out, and that didn't work for me. I'm going to try that again. Okay, so now I'm just going to make some little snippety things myself, I think. Just put something on the top of my pages or whatever. I want this sort of colour. I've got bits and pieces in bags here. Look, I've got little bags of bits. So you can imagine I'm cleaning down the table, right, and I think, oh gee, I don't want to do that anymore, so I put that in there, okay? So I'm just going to see what I can do with these tiny bits here. I've got a good bit of flour there, that's good. Why wouldn't I put this away? I don't understand. I don't know how I work sometimes, but I really don't. What have we got here? I'm thinking about making some, oh look at these, are good. They're for using in I can use them in my journal. Maybe not this one. Anyway, so I'm looking at making another one now. I'm nearly finished the one I'm working on, so I'm thinking about another one. And there's beads here. I don't put them everywhere; they're falling apart. Anyway, so let's see what we can do. And I've also got little squares of fabric. Okay, that one's nice. I like him. His plant is nice bit with a bird. Nice bird on that one. I want to keep to these colours here. So now that I've thrown everything out there on the table, which was not necessary at all, I've even got my envelope maker there, and I've got a doll I thought about cutting out, a paper doll, and I thought, no, don't do that either. You have to be in the right frame of mind to do something, don't you? I do. I'm a bit funny like that. But I think I'm going to put, instead of putting fabric on the back, I think I'm going to put this on the back. That'll look good, won't it? So people would have seen these made before, I'm sure. But anyway, I'm sure. I think someone asked me to make the little paperclip ones. I can easily put one of them together, so we could do one of those, I suppose. Where's my scissors gone now? They're here under this paper. There we go. The little paperclip ones are really easy to do. Okay. I do like to work amongst this. It helps. Don't ask me how. I look at the videos after and I think, my goodness me, Sonya, what will the people think of all that stuff laying everywhere? But you know what? I'm only needing half of this. I don't know what I'm doing. But this is how I work. And I think to myself, gee, I'm going to knock that over. No, this will break. But that doesn't happen because you're in control, believe it or not. Believe it or not, you're sort of in control of it. Now, do I want that on the back or not? Do I or not? I think I probably do. This is a bit neat, this, isn't it? This is really thick, this. It's a bit of cardstock. Maybe I'll put the... No, just put this on here. So I might cut it down a tiny bit more. So you just want a piece of cardboard. Anything, like this is a bit of cardstock. Might put this on straight, this one, this first piece. And look what I've done. Look at this. This is not the first one I had. This is actually an earring. See? And I thought, hey, I could straighten that out and use it for the pin to put down into there. And so far, it's working. Look at that. You don't have to fret anything. I bought these for a couple of dollars at, there's one in my other bottle out there. I bought these for a couple of dollars at Vinnie's or somewhere one day. And it's already threaded. So I just straightened it out a while ago because I found my pliers. That was exciting. And I just pushed that down in there, and it's working so far. It hasn't made a tarnished mess. We'll see what happens. If it doesn't make a tarnished mess, we'll be right, won't we? We'll be able to have that. Okay, we'll put a bit of calico on that. Oh, I think it's actually pieces of linen. This bit. There's a piece of linen. Look at that. That frayed really cool, isn't it? And there's a little. I've got some little stickers here. I should put a thing and say that I was just working out of the bags here, because that's what I'm doing. If it's not here, I can't do it. Isn't that right? I shouldn't be doing it if it's not in this bit. I do love this. This is nice, isn't it? It's a the butterfly. Oh, look at that. I must have made that for something. Well, not today. Now it plies in under here. Sorry. I bought this set online and it wasn't very expensive. And I want to undo that bit. I have a little paper. I've got over in the Germany to take out because they were... I've got them in the lounge room till I work out how I made those dolls. I've got a stack of them dolls. I said used to sit down and make heaps of them. But now for some reason my brain won't show me which way to go. I've got so much stuff on my brain, that's probably why. This is nice, I like this. I do like the butterfly, this white bit there, seeing the white chain, looks like it's been painted or something, doesn't it look good? I don't know if I want to put anything on that or not. I was thinking about putting on the one, but it's not doing that in it. It's not doing it justice at all, is it, really? Not one bit exciting. This doesn't... It's just to straighten out a bit. There we go. Straighten out a bit. Yeah, that sun's got a hide coming out now after stopping me from going out. It does that to me. I couldn't go out because it was raining, and I don't like to go out of an afternoon. It's not my thing, you know. I've always get up first thing and go out in the morning. So, I do. But anyway, never mind. I'll have a bit of that there. You can hear the neighbours' wireless. Must be in their car. Must be in their car making it hear it right over here. Now, we need something pretty on there. Something pretty. I've got... Besides the butterfly, what did I have here? These little flowers. Now, I've got these all around the house nearly because I find them everywhere I do. There's a little string up there. This is pretty easy, isn't it? Very basic. Really easy to make. And if you do find anything beaded and you want to keep it connected, you can do that. See, they're still on the piece of string, look. So I can fasten them on here somehow. What did I do with that little flower? Did I cut it off? There it is. Little flower. What else we got? Something nice. Something interesting. Everything's got to have something interesting on it, doesn't it? Oh yeah, there's a word. We could do a word, couldn't we? That's a bit big, that one. Looks like I was making a corner there. That is a corner. I'm going to talk about making one. That is one. These little tiny little butterflies. I think somebody sent me these because I don't think I've got one of this. Same as this. Excuse me. Oh dear me. I'll take a drink. That sort of needs to be in the flower, doesn't it? It can't just sit there out on its own. Yeah, I don't know. Have I got a flower here somewhere? Probably not. I was going to use that butterfly, wasn't I? Yes, very interesting, Sonya. You know, the amount of stuff that I've looked at this morning, see, I thought I could find something really easy because I'd been through a lot of things this morning. Been in here looking. You don't want to get me to clean up anything because that's what happened. I come in here to do a bit of tidying up and all I did was find things to play with. That's all I did. I just found stuff to play with. And I can't find what I'm looking for now. Ah, dearie me. Oh, Sonya, you're a goose. Excuse me a minute. I'm just going to snip a bit off this lace because I can't get it out of here. And I don't know if I wanted to put too much lace on that. It's too little. Maybe not for a bit of it. Hang on a second. We'll cut off something that's plain. Get a plain piece of lace. Here's a bit of nice old vintage piece. This is neat. This is a really nice piece, this is. Yeah, definitely need a bit of that. Or, I know, some of this. I do like holy ones better. I do like the gauzy type things better. I do, to use. And I've made so many and they do them the same, but, you know, what are you going to do? We all got our own style. I guess we've all got our own style, so it doesn't matter how we put them together, does it? That way, bit off this way. I'll be back in a minute, nobody panic. I'm just here. Look what I found. This is fun, isn't it? I maybe should make another one and use this. I don't think I can use it on this one. What happened to my piece of laces on here? Yep, good. I caught it before I put it down. So I can put that there. I need some, definitely need a flower or two, you know, like maybe I'll put a button under it for a start today. I might do a button today. I have a collection of reddish ones, don't I? Which nobody wants to sort out. Nobody wants to do that. Just too much work in that. I could do this for hours once. Now I couldn't be bothered to wanting to do something else. Like I said, I come in here to do some cleaning and found all this great stuff that I've been working on and haven't done much to it, you know, since I started it. So that will look good. And maybe I'm thinking I might put a bling on that, and that way I can, the ladies over there, I'll put you in something one day, never mind. I'll put a bit of bling on that, what do you think? A bit of tiny bling in the centre of it. Give it a lift. And let's cover up the two spots, I don't think it will. And cover up the two spots, no, it's not big enough. Put something else on it, Sonya. How about one of these? Got this, the shiny ones, they're all shiny. I want a colour, I do need a colour. I dropped it in here. The button. Oh, you're having a good day, Sonya, aren't you? Yes. There's a sticky bit. Oh, these are nice. There's some hearts. They're sticky hearts. That's nice, isn't it? Got a packet of them there. There you go, look at that. They're pretty. So what colour would you put on that? We'll go with something, not the blue, not the green. Red, no. That was the only one I like, this one here. There's got to be more of these here because I was using them the other day, wasn't I? Yeah. On the button. Put the shiny one on the button or the pearly one? We'll just put the pearly one on the button, Sonya. No, we'll go with this one here. Right. Keep putting the button in the dish. Righto, we'll get this bit. We'll stick it on here. Ah dear, oh please. What am I going to do with me? I tell you what, I'm not sure I like that either. A bit of cotton coming off it might be better. Put that up the top, up there somewhere. How about that? Not really. Now let me see, where's the cotton? Give me some needle and cotton, somebody. Here we go. Oh, something threaded would be nice. There you go. Look at that. I've got a bit of thread in this. I'll take that through that way, and I'll bring it back this way, and I will tie a knot in it. Down there. Tie a knot. And you've got to do another one. Oh, my hands are bad. I'm terribly sorry about that. I can't help it. They're all getting old and dry and not good. All this. I reckon it's medication that I'm ruining my fingernails and my hair. It's okay, there's nothing I can do about it. Well, that looks okay, doesn't it? It's a little thing. It's one of those, okay? We've got one of those. Now, I don't know what else we're going to make. We're going to get a second. Oh no, we haven't got a little wild play around. Well, see, I need these to use in my... Whoops, got to stick that one on. And I don't think I stuck this stuff on either, did I? I put a bit through there just to give it a bit of a stick. Stick him down a bit. And this one, make sure you put the stuff on the right side, the glue. You see what I'm doing? Probably not. You're over there and I'm over here. We'll get back over here. Oh dear. When I sit down today, I've sat myself in the wrong position in my chair. And I'm not happy because... Okay, that's a bit better. I should have moved. Isn't it weird how you don't move? That reminds me of a story, you know. A friend of mine. We were at the markets and we had a teenage daughter with us. And it was a full long day. We were at the Elvis ones years ago, this was. And, oh, God, I have to pick these up. And anyway, the girl was sitting in the sun. And she was there for a fair while, you know. And I said to her, because here in January it's really hot. And she said, I said to her, you should probably move out of the sun then. I'm going to get all burnt. She said, I was just waiting for someone to tell me. Goodness me. I thought, oh dear. She was waiting for someone to tell you about the sun. So there you go. Yes, I suppose some of us are different. But anyway, she's a lovely child. Well, she's not now. She's a grown-up lady now. It's just really weird. She said, I was waiting for someone to tell me to move. And I couldn't believe it. Oops. This is a corner. I'm sure that's what this is. There we go. But I made that so it worked and you didn't have any edge parts around here, and I really liked that. I didn't have the edge parts around there, so that was cool. I suppose, you know, I did that out of the envelope. Do you want me to show you? Okay, I will. That's something to do, isn't it? I've got heaps of envelopes. Yeah, I finished saying that, and then I go, I wonder what I did with them, because I'm going to use a couple of these. Won't matter, I've got truckloads of them. Probably better colour. I better having a colour one, because then you're not going to have to worry about too much about your background. What's these ones? Come here to me, please. That's not right. I did have my envelope maker thing here too this morning because I was going to do something. Well, maybe no, don't want to do that. Don't want to play with that. I want to put an envelope there. What if you could do it out of a bag? You could. I've got a white one. We'll have to do it out. No, that's the same as I just had. I'm finding other things. Look at me go. These I need for me. Put me parcels in. Put in my parcels. Give me an envelope. Goodness sake. Oh, this is nice. I don't want to cut it up, but I should. Won't matter. I've got more, and it's still going to help make something, isn't it? I'm actually going to I'll glue this down. This is a handmade one. Like handmade card. A handmade paper. This is. So I'm going to just get it, and I'm going to glue it down, because I can use the inside bit then for something else, can't I? I can. So we'll glue that down. Shut. Alright. Now, I have taken my small cutting thing out, and I haven't got enough room yet today for this other big one, so I'm going to have to put this, put that back in the hole there, Sonia. Okay, and I'll let you know how that works. So I'm going to cut corners off here, and all I need to do is just draw a line. Is that a corner? if you want to, it'd be best idea if we did it like this. If I go down 3 centimetres there, right, and 3, am I doing it 3? Did I mark the knot? Did I use the knot in that? No, I didn't. Good. You didn't see here because there's always a bit before, isn't there? So we can go down there like that on the end of the envelope. And then we can put a line across there. And this one here is just, we just avoid that one. We don't need it. I'll do a line on there again in a minute. I'll show you. So all you have to do now is cut that out like that. And it isn't very big, so that one there might be better if we just make it a bit bigger, because it doesn't matter what size you make them. This card back again, and then you will just decorate it up or put some more, and then it sits on there real easy. Look at that, and you've got a corner. And I can do another one because I want to make it a bit bigger, and then I'll do some decorating on it and show you what to do with it. I'll keep that up there so I don't lose it. You'll see that in my book later. So how about 4 centimetres this time? Maybe that might be too big, but it might not be. We just won't look at that other line that's there, okay? So we go up here. I have an eraser. Yes. I do have one somewhere, but anyway, I'm not going to worry about that too much. So this is going to be cut wrong way. I cut it the wrong bit. Well, I'll go back here. Right, we'll fix this, and we'll measure how far that is. Now, if I include the 0, that comes to 3.5, right? So I include the bit on the end, that'll be 3.5 to there, here. So what I need to do now is make my line up there where I've cut. And hopefully I'll get down here in the right place. But it's still not big enough, is it? I don't think. Oh, it's not too bad. If you did them properly, you could probably have tag bits, but then you can still use this for something else. I'm sure we'll come up with something. Now, this is only... so this one measures not quite 4 centimetres. It's pretty close to 4 centimetres, okay? And so that's... But see, I guess, you want to put them on your page. You don't want to take up too much room. But then you've got to do some decorating on them. And if you like, I'm going to put some what's the name paper on the back of here, some writing paper. Really old piece of writing paper, isn't it? I'm going to put this on the back of my corner, and then you could do some jotting down. If you want to fill that in, you can. Like it's up to you. I just want one piece, please. And then I'm going to put this is crafting. I'd do this without the camera on. It's a rule, I really would. So I'm going to put this round on the back. Try to put it on there nice and neat, so you don't want any bits poking out. Is that good there? That's all sealed down. Go close to the edge, but not too close. You don't want it all squirting out. And plus I've left the line there, the thingy. Now, say I put it on the... Oh, I was going to line it up with the top line, but I'll do that down there now that I dropped it on there. I was going to line it up with that line, but I'll put it on that one. And then we'll go around and we'll cut that off. And I'll burnish it down a little bit better because we didn't do that yet. I can use that other bit anyway in a minute on something else. I could turn that up there like that. And we can stick that... Oh, we could do this too, couldn't we? We could put this down here. And go down here. Like that. This could be a secret writing place, couldn't it? You reckon? We got that bit there that goes in. But it'll open up, won't it? The back piece will open. You got that bit and it flips down. Well, that's not bad. I mean, I like that. I do like that idea. You could use it like that too, couldn't you? Your corner thingy with a flip down writing space, or just leave it. I think I might leave it flipped down because it might work better. Okay, so let's put a little bit of something on that, and that'll be like a bit of this. We didn't use any of that fabric yet, did we? I haven't finished doing this one yet either. So that was on an envelope that was like this. Okay, so I can put a piece of paper on the back of there. Maybe this will fit if I, manoeuvre it. I can manoeuvre it over like that and it will fit on there. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm going to do that. I'll put it on. And then I'll have a couple maybe. You can see that one side of this is longer than the other side though, by way. And I guess that's up to you what sort of side, what you really want, to do. And if it's not long enough or it's too big, you can just trim it back. And I just put that on a bit crooked. That's a bit crooked, Sonya. I suppose the day's nice and bright, sunshiny day out there now, and everybody's out doing a bit. I can hear goings on. That's not really straight, but you know what? We're not going to worry about it too much. I'll put a bit of lace on it later, maybe. But got to finish that bit. But we'll do this one. This is our pocket flip out thingy. That is. If you got something wide enough for this, there's a bit of dirt on that side, we don't want that. If you got a piece of lace that's wide enough, you can go on. We need a bit wider than that. We do for it to cover it. But you can cut it off to fit, it doesn't matter whether you the right width or not, you just cut it off to fit there. I do like the lace on it. So you're going to think that this part here, right, this is underneath here is where you tuck it in. So this is the front, top and the bottom, okay? The top and the bottom. And I'm thinking about lining it up with that maybe. That'll look nice, wouldn't it, on there? Yeah. So you want to put it underneath and glue it on, and then I'm going to cut it out. I'd rather do it that way. That looks pretty. I'm doing a lacy feminine type, like lots of lace and lots of calico and stuff like that in one. The next one I'm doing, at least I think it's the next one. I don't know. I've got an idea for a few, but I can only do one at a time. I still like to do my embroidery too, but I do love doing these journals and playing with this paper. I've always been quite partial to paper. Used to think I was going to be a writer once. I don't know, I wrote one little tiny story. Wrote one little tiny story. And then I thought too I was going to be a lawyer, a solicitor. Police lady, too short. I would have probably been a policewoman, only I was too short. I would in them days. Now it doesn't matter. I mean, you know, they want people with it, you know, because I was going to do that. I was going to be a policewoman, but I was only 5'1.5" or a bit or something. Not high enough, which was very not nice. But anyway. Then my youngest daughter thought about joining the police force too, but she didn't. She became a teacher. She'd probably been better off as a policeman, but anyway, I didn't say that. I suppose teaching's good too. It's always good. I've always liked teaching. But I wouldn't have been a school teacher. I haven't got the patience for that, I don't think. Maybe I do. I just don't know. It's a different world now. Okay, I can hear you. Please stop. Oh, goodness me, that's terrible row, isn't it? I like this. I do like that one, but I might just put something like a sticker on it or something. And I've got all my other stickers out in the other room. But I like this. It says spring. This one says dear, and that's got thinking of you, happy, and always smile. I like that one. I do like always smile one. I reckon if you put smile, people wonder what you've been up to. Isn't that weird? You're not allowed to smile because you might be doing something wrong. It's a strange thing, isn't it? I mean, I like to smile. I like to be happy. I don't want to be miserable. Might go through it for a few minutes at a time, but no good keeping going, is there, really? No good keeping it going. And help you one bit. You'll be miserable. Okay, I'll stick that on there. I like that. Hope he's going to glue down too, because he should do. It's a good little acrylic one. He's pretty. It's pretty, isn't it? I do like that. Yes, I do. It's pretty. And, it's only got a small word on it. It's not going to overtake anything. When you put it in there, you got that. Actually, it'd be better if you put it over something that's... Here we go. And that's nice. Here's your page topper. And you can bring that down there if you wanted to. Have it so it works like this. And then you haven't got any bits poking out the side, this is all come unstuck now because there wasn't much glue on that thing. We'll glue it back on. I'll just look at it from time to time and stick down anything that might be missing. Anything that might be missing on it. Okay. That's pretty basic, but that's nice. Plain, you don't have to go too far. You don't want to take away from what your work that's on the page or whatever, but you want something there that's interesting and nice, And these bits here, I've got a string of these, look. And I've taken a bit at a time off because I wanted to keep them threaded so I could use them. And I can tie them to something and make a nice dingly-dangly bit, couldn't I? Okay. So I better go, and I thank you for watching, and I hope it wasn't too uninteresting today, but look at that. I'll let you know how that goes. If that's brown tomorrow, actually you'll be here tomorrow when I take that off there. When I do that, what's tomorrow? No, I won't be here tomorrow. No, yes, I will be. I'll take that off there tomorrow, and I'll show you what happened underneath that. And I'm really not that disappointed in these little businesses. They're not too bad, are they? Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Stay safe. Bye-bye.